Hey everyone, it's Rihanna and welcome back to another film review. Today I'm going to be talking about Macbeth, which is the new film directed by Justin Kurzel and stars Michael Fassbender, Mariyaan Cotillard and David Thewlis. It's based off the incredibly famous, been around for hundreds of years, Shakespearean play Macbeth. So I don't know if this review can count as spoilers since it's been out for so long, but I'll try and keep the spoilers to a minimum. So as I said, Macbeth is based off an incredibly famous William Shakespeare play and follows the character of Macbeth, who is a Thane of Scotland and gets a prophecy from three witches that one day he will be king, and driven by ambition and the actions of his wife Lady Macbeth, he kills the king and takes the throne for himself. I guess you could say the basic description for Macbeth would be spoilers, but it's in the IMDb description, so we're not going to count it. I'm actually really familiar with the play Macbeth. I actually played one of the three witches in my high school production of Macbeth, but if you are not familiar with the works of William Shakespeare or Macbeth, you might want to do a little bit of reading up and research before you go into this film, because the dialogue is purely Shakespearean. It's very poetic, it's very kind of hard to follow if you aren't familiar with William Shakespeare. Luckily I was, and I just loved how poetic and rich it was. It's so nice to hear Shakespearean language spoken again, because nowadays we just have normal dialogue and normal language, but it's just so nice to hear it again. I guess at some points in the film it was quite easy to get lost in the Shakespearean language because there's a translator in your head that goes from Shakespearean language to what they're actually saying in normal English. I absolutely love the story of Macbeth. I love how it deals with power and madness, and it's just really, really strong, and it takes strong actors to pull off these characters, and Michael Fassbender as Macbeth does a fantastic job. He embodies this character and he's just so good. He's intense, he's dramatic. You could just focus on his or Mariyaan Cotillard's face for 5 minutes of them doing a monologue and you would just get lost in their performances. They were so captivating, and Michael Fassbender just dwells into madness so effortlessly. He was incredible. I don't even know what role he's getting nominated for the Oscars next year, but it's going to be one of them. And as I said, Mariyaan Cotillard is incredible in the film as Lady Macbeth as well. She is just so transfixing and captivating. I think there must have been a 5-minute scene where she was literally on her own in a scene, looking at the camera, performing a monologue, and you just got lost in her face. She just portrays so many emotions just through her face and her dialogue. She is fantastic. Her and Michael Fassbender work so well together in this film. They're a believable married couple, and just their descent into madness is just so good. It's been a long time since I've studied and performed Macbeth, but I thought Mariyaan Cotillard's Lady Macbeth would have a bigger role in this film, and I would love to see more of her in this film because she was just incredible. All of the performances at that were incredible, but her and Michael Fassbender, just amazing performances. Those are the two things in the characters that kept this film going for me. When I say that their performances in the film are what kept me going, what kept me transfixed, it's because the film's pacing is really off. It can be incredibly slow in the very heavy dialogue scenes. There were several dialogue scenes that were just building tension and were so fantastic in the end, but a lot of it is dialogue heavy, just plain conversation that just feels really slow. And since this film is just about 2 hours long, you just feel like you're there a little bit too long. It's really weird saying that the film's pacing was really slow when I felt like the plot and the character development went really quickly, like it was rushed, which is just so strange that the pacing was slow but that was rushed. There are so many different elements filmmaking wise that make this film absolutely fantastic and masterfully crafted. The direction from Justin Kurzel is amazing. Like in the action scenes that are slow-mo, it just builds up tension so well. Even in some of the dialogue scenes that build up tension amazingly with Michael Fassbender and Mariyaan Cotillard. He's incredible at directing, and if anyone has any doubts whatsoever about the Assassin's Creed film, which is basically Team Macbeth, then you shouldn't have any doubts, because Michael Fassbender's amazing, Mariyaan Cotillard's amazing, Justin Kurzel can definitely direct an action scene flawlessly, and the cinematography. They have the same cinematographer as Macbeth as they do in Assassin's Creed. So you have nothing to worry about because Assassin's Creed from this team is going to be amazing. So Justin Kurzel's direction in this film is definitely a highlight. These action scenes are done flawlessly. The slow motion is a little bit overdone at times, but I would have loved to have seen more action in this film. What there was, it was incredible. Just wish there was more. And as I said about the cinematography in this film, it's amazing. It's definitely my favourite cinematography of this year. I mean, it pushes out Deakins in Sicario, it may even push out Lubeski in The Revenant, but the cinematography in Macbeth is genius and flawless. The bold red colours are just outstanding. The way they use natural lighting in this film is beautiful. It's just super realistic, and you just get this new flair to a story that is centuries old. And if the direction and cinematography wasn't enough, the costumes, the score and art direction in this film are just flawlessly done. It's a perfectly crafted film. That being said, if you don't like slow-paced, heavy dialogue, period dramas, there is a slim chance you're going to love Macbeth. It's a perfectly made film, entertainment-wise and general audience-wise. It doesn't do that The Martian does. It's a perfectly made film, but entertainment-wise, it's not what you would go see. Overall, Macbeth is perfectly made. The cinematography, the direction, and the acting is flawless in this film. The only downfalls are that the pacing is super slow, the plot and development of the characters feels really rushed, and the fact that you will get lost in this Shakespearean dialogue. But all in all, I loved Macbeth. I loved how it was made. The entertainment value isn't quite there, but I'm still going to be giving Macbeth a win. If you guys have seen Macbeth, let me know what you thought of it down below in the comments, and what is your favourite film adapted from a Shakespeare play. If you guys like this review, please be sure to give it a thumbs up, and if you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel. I put on new TV reviews and movie reviews every single week. As always, all my social media links, including my Twitter, Facebook and Instagram, will be down below in the comments. As always, thank you guys so much for watching. That's all I have for you today. Bye!